guys, one pod, it's a vibe we all share. Slow master spins tales with a glimmering spark, while Russ factors with lights up the dark. Fleshy P's got the beats that shake the ground. Duzzy's got the laughter with the golden sound. We ride the waves of a sonic delight in a fast cathedral glowing with neon light. Feel the beat drop heavy like a tidal wave. Zucca's whispers in the dubstep craze. Voices echo high through the vaulted dome. This pod's a universe, it's our only hope. Rush works the flow with a touch so sleek. Fleshy's rhythm cut sharp, it's unique. Duzzy keeps the energy alive and strong. Slog master spins stories that carry us along. Through the echoing halls where the bassline weaves. This is the magic that no one believes. A podcast symphony in endless space. Three guys, one pod in a boundless place. Feel the beat drop heavy like a tidal wave. Cupid's whispers in the dubstep craze. Voices echo high through the vaulted dome. This pod's a universe, it's our only home.
Welcome. Welcome to Three Guys, One Pod, the host of this extravaganza. Hi, I'm Corey. About 1,222 miles away is a very excited Russ Factor. Russ Factor, what say you?
Hey, pal, doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. And quite a bit further away, if you look straight north, there's one. It should be two guys, one chick on a pod. Duzzy, what's going on?
Stop.
Fleshy P has fallen ill.
He has.
Fallen ill.
Oh no.
Yes.
He's got the illness.
He's got
that
the giant.
everybody's. Yeah.
Wow.
He's fallen down with the sickness. He has. Good to be with you on this beautiful Thursday. It's not Wednesday. I almost said it's Wednesday. I've been a day behind and a day ahead all week. But I think I'm riding that straight and narrow. Russ, we talked earlier that I don't like working Russ. Russ has been working 10 to 13 hours a day for the last week or so. Russ, I'm glad you're enjoying your first drink. How's it feel, Russ Factor?
Good. Good.
Is your tough work almost over? That would be no.
Yeah, it is.
If you didn't join us the first 45 seconds on the first show we did, Russ Factor's on one.
Am I?
Yeah.
All right, let's break it down.
You're
Let's break it
feisty.
down. Let's break it
Okay.
down. Let's break it down for the audience.
Okay, go on.
So a long time ago, Slotmaster's got an issue here with our with not our external audio that you guys hear, but our internal audio. Because we use let's lift the curtain a little bit here. We use Discord to speak with each other and handle this whole situation. And if you're familiar with Discord, you may not be. It's about you get what you pay for, and we pay nothing.
Actually, I do pay $199 a year.
Well,
but
you get a couple extra kilobytes per second with audio and some emotes for that. So, money
well spent.
So we decided to try a new venture.
There's not we. Go ahead.
And in my mind, I was like, "That sounds great. We'll get that set up, and we'll get a layout set up, and I'll screen cap it, and I'll pipe it into OBS, and we'll just carry on like normal. We'll have a Discord replacement." We, the collective we, decided to move over completely to this new.
There's no we. There's me.
And I don't know. I'm not a fan. I've been doing this so long, like putting on a production, that it's like I need the features and abilities to have a visual element, which ours could be better, but we have full control over this. I don't know. I just don't like the new layout system. Where it's all
you don't like new things?
I don't like. I have a powerful ass rig, and it's like, we'll come over here and use a web-based app to stream. Like,
you know what? That kind of loans me to, or not loans me. That kind of like makes me want to pivot to what I didn't necessarily want to talk about, but I will. I'm bored.
Yeah. So you think when I click a button and me going is going to change that?
No.
Me going.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I'm bored with all slot streaming.
Oh,
I have
thought we were talking
slot
about our
streaming
show stuff. Okay.
fatigue.
You're really bored with slot stream, like yourself included? I mean, okay.
No.
Before
I put on a great show.
I know. Before that, but you've kind of been pushed into a little situation here where the one most important thing you need is broken, which is the internet situation at your slot. But you're watching other slots.
Well, because I haven't been able to go live much.
Yeah.
Let's just call a spade a spade. There's a lot of shitty slot streamers out there.
I would agree, and me being an outsider, I would agree. Like, just watching people, I'm like, I'm a little biased because I know you, but yes, you do. You put on a good show. You put on this, like what we've done for years. We communicate with people. We joke. We have we have a whole cast of fucking characters in the chat. But
and the fact that the Boyd casinos can't get their shit together with the internet at Kansas Star has made me have to watch streamers. Well, not have to. I don't.
Those nights
now.
you're normally out there, though, you're now watching streamers more, though.
And I am not anymore.
Yeah. So
there's too many people have slot channels.
Without naming names, are there still
too many people are very boring.
But without naming names, there's still. You've still got a nice handful of that's top notch slot.
Not even a handful.
No.
Well, maybe a handful.
Maybe a handful. It depends on how big your hand is.
I can't watch them.
Yeah. Well, you should. I got this guy you can watch. He's pretty entertaining. His name is Bizark. He'll put on a cowboy hat. I want to get the full story.
I want to get the full story on him and Raja.
Yeah, we.
I want to get the full story
about that last week, where apparently,
SD guy and Easy Life were spilling some tea about that. I want to get the full story behind that. I'm at the point where I think I just don't give a shit, and I just don't care. So, everybody's boring.
What is it?
Everybody minus about 3 or 4 people are boring. You guys are boring.
So what is
boring?
What do you think though? Some of these channels, and let's get it all on the table here. Some of these channels that are boring, that are maybe bigger, like hold a bigger live audience than you. What is it that you're looking for that you think maybe a general audience isn't? Because I don't know. I mean, from an outsider, I'm like, do they want to just see the wheels spin and see bets happen? Or are they looking for what even me outside of slot content, but you in slot content provide, which is a form of entertainment. Do you think that a lot of people aren't looking for entertainment for some reason?
All you have to do is look at who is numero uno, Vegas Matt. What does he do besides be extremely funny?
Just leaps and bounds funnier than us.
What does he do?
Loses money. I mean,
he puts on a show.
But he puts on a show.
He doesn't really bet that big.
But he puts on a
big.
show.
I mean,
he does have a cast of characters.
$50, and then a special occasion he'll do $100 or $200 or whatever. But he's not like NG betting $1,800 a spin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you Dizzy? Are you there? Or she?
I'm listening.
Oh, she's
I'm
just listening.
Vegas Matt, I enjoy him. However, I'm sick and tired of these people promoting shit games and then getting other casinos to bring in the shit games. The pig games. I mean,
stop playing Huff and Puff.
Stop
yes. But every single live you see on any of these guys, they're on fucking Huff and Puff, losing a fortune.
Yeah.
You think
Except
Huff and
for
Puff's
NG
paying these
slot.
guys? Who's that? Who's that? Light and
Wonder.
Light and Wonder.
NG had a big $800 and some $1,000 win on Huff and Puff the other night. He was betting, I think it was $750. He was going back and forth between $750, $1,800, and $400 around there. But I think it was the $750 bet that he got the grand, not the max grand or whatever it is, the million, 1.2 million. But
he's pumped in 3 times that over the last months.
But he was down like 150 grand prior to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I've just got slot stream fatigue. Maybe.
And see, I don't watch a lot of slots like Fleshy does. I have a few particular people I watch, and then other than that, it's Russian morgues. So I'm not even joking.
I know you're not joking.
And without picking out individuals specifically, but like if you had to lump everybody into kind of a generalized category, what is the content, the non-live content look like from these people? Are they just clipping their lives, or are they?
No, they're going and doing.
But is it just as boring for most of them, where they're not even putting on more of a show for a 10-minute video?
It's even more boring, and that's why people aren't getting views. Nobody wants to watch that.
Yeah.
People like the lives and they like the interaction.
Yeah.
In the chat, they got to have a good chat. They got to have an entertaining host or slot streamer. Not somebody who just sits there and reads chat and says hi to everybody every 5 seconds. Who cares? Entertain me.
Hey, Maddie McCravens, welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat, Maddie McCravens. How you doing?
How you doing?
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, not that. Yeah, and Maddie McCravens said J. Culp is fun. He's fun. J. Culp is a up-and-coming Twitch streamer in the chat. He's good. I like him. I watch him. He's entertaining. He doesn't just sit there and hit buttons. And as a matter of fact, he's probably the smallest bettor that streams. He bets 50 cents in a dollar, $2, max $5. I think a couple times I saw him bet $5, but he's entertaining.
Yeah.
For one J. Culp and one Vegas Matt, there's 100 other people that are boring. Maybe I'm too close to it.
Well, there's the Sam Kennison of slots too.
Oh!
Buffalo Bob.
Bob's a little bit different animal, though.
Yeah, but Bob doesn't stream anymore.
Yeah, and when he did, I almost don't even like. I mean, like I love Bob and all, and I'm not about to talk shit. But Bob's streams were a little bit of a different, more.
That's an acquired taste.
Centralized thing where, he is very chat interactive. That's the thing.
He's the Sam Kennison of slots. He would yell at you, tell you where to go.
But he doesn't
Damn.
stream anymore. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I love. There was nothing better than when Bob would call people just idiots.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bob's a little different. I wasn't about to talk shit, but like Bob, definitely an acquired taste. And a lot of times watching Bob, the slot action was almost a very, very passive secondary part of the stream.
It was. I miss him streaming.
Yeah.
For some reason, he just doesn't stream anymore. I don't know. I
Yeah.
talk to him. I talk to him every day. He just doesn't stream anymore.
Maddie's with you too. He's slot streamed out
Yeah.
because
I-
there's not enough variety.
It's just the same stuff. It's like all these people just over and over and over just pump money into a machine,
Yep.
press a button, and say hi to their chat.
And I was talking about
with
this.
nothing to add.
I was talking about this months ago. Is like you definitely try your best at a casino in Kansas to hold your own and continue performing. But like we've got something special, like those Vegas streams or the meetups we've had where there's 6 people standing around you, also gambling, but sometimes just hanging out. And this whole, because I don't come from this world of slot streaming and everything. I come from a same world you did where, we entertain. We make people laugh. The slot machine aspect of it was definitely kind of a boost to get into a community. But, yeah, I mean, I wish I would see more of, like, what we get to do a few times a year with people, which is, the friends are hanging out and everybody's kind of on that same page that we are streaming and a couple of us got the chat pulled up. So, I'm in the background, like, responding to somebody in the same chat, but I'm not you. You're playing the machine and laughing at somebody else in chat at the same time. And you don't see any of that. Like it's and it is a tough world. I get it. A lot of you guys are just out there solo for, hours a month entertaining, but
There was something special, obviously, when Bubba and I were doing it. But he doesn't go to the casino anymore, or much. He's working a bunch. I don't know. It's just, and like I say, you just scroll, and there's just somebody's live, just pressing a button, not saying anything. A lot of times, people don't even say anything. They'll go 5 minutes without saying anything, just pressing a button. Nobody's entertaining. Entertain me outside of 4 or 5 people. I can name them. Vegas Matt, he's very entertaining. Vegas Matt and friends, very, very entertaining. Love them.
yeah.
They're good. SD guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, good.
Yeah.
I enjoy him. He's an entertainer. He's been doing it for a very, very long time. Jackpot Slot Spot or whatever their name is this week, very good.
Oh, is that the people we met?
Yeah. They're good. They're entertaining.
Yeah,
But they
and
keep changing their names or
And they're similar to what we said. Is like, he's got a little team. He's got some young dudes with him and stuff, and what his wife's around from time to time. Like there's
good.
more going on.
he's an entertainer.
Yep.
There's more going on. There's the banter back and forth. He's got a little shtick. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm entertained. I'll watch him. And then, I like watching Dirty Diana because you never know what she's going to do. She's very entertaining.
Yeah.
One time you may be there watching her play slots, and another time you may be watching her or listening to her do some other things.
Boy, AI is going to have a field day with the shorts on this podcast on your channel.
Trying to think. I already mentioned J. Culp. J. Culp's good. I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm too close to the situation, and I'm too frustrated with my own slot streaming because I can't. Kansas Star, if you're listening, fix your fucking internet.
Yeah, we
your
gotta.
Employees are complaining. Everybody does not have internet there. I am doing you a service. I am spending thousands of dollars a month to broadcast and tell everybody to go to your place.
Not anymore, but
It's just frustrating. Maybe I'm frustrated. Maybe I'm bored with it because I'm frustrated. Because every single time I go down there, my phone does not even connect to the internet.
Yeah.
Fix your internet, Kansas Star. Fix it. all your employees, my host. I have the slot attendants come up to me. How come you're not streaming tonight? People come up to me. How come you're not streaming tonight? Oh, yeah, you're right. The internet does suck. I can't connect to it.
Yep.
Fix it. Fix it. And take out all the huff and puff. I'm not even going to talk about all this tonight. I don't even know why I even started talking about it.
What did they
Actually, I do know why
What did
we're
they
talking
end up
about
replacing the Frankensteins with? I just remembered.
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yep. I love my casino. I love it. It's 20 minutes away. It's fantastic. It's a Boyd casino, so I get some great benefits wherever we go. My host is awesome. All the employees are awesome. Step one, fix the intranet. Step two, sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
There you go.
Let that be a lesson. And I can't, off the top of my head, can't think of another entertaining streamer. I guess I like Gambling Granny. I'm going to see her tomorrow. I like them.
Where are they at?
They're entertaining. I'm going to go up and see him in Kansas City.
Oh, she's out in KC, huh?
Yeah, blue collar slots like him, but he doesn't go live. He works too much.
Yeah.
I love
And when he goes
Glitzy
live,
gets excited.
What?
When Glitzy gets excited.
Yeah, I like Glitzy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
love
she
her.
doesn't really go live much either.
What the hell, Russ?
I don't know. I just the tone of tonight's
figure out
show
what
is
that
really
is.
weird, so I just put videos of cute cats on.
This show is very weird.
You're
If you're a slot streamer and you watch this and you think you're entertaining, drop a comment. We'll be the judge. And if you are, we'll pump you.
Yeah.
We'll pump your show. You know who else I like watching? It's very Bob-esque, but I like Dakota. Dakota Slots is good. And Papa
I do.
John,
It's not. I get
it's
where
like
you're
4
coming
reels.
from in terms of Bob-esque, but totally different personality. But he's
Yes.
another one who will get snarky with his chat.
That's good.
And he'll communicate
like
with his
that.
chat, and he'll say fun things. His personality, meeting him, it does. To a degree, really come through on his streams.
Okay, so there's 7 I named. Almost 2 hands. That's it. If I didn't name you, you're boring.
Poor Papa John.
I said Papa John.
Oh, you
just
did? I didn't
as
hear
a
his
courtesy.
name.
As a courtesy.
courtesy.
But I only see 4 reels. I'd enjoy Papa Juan if there was 5.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing I'm the end all of what's boring and what's not.
Yeah. Gatekeeper. We call you a gatekeeper in the
Yeah.
industry.
What started this was I was watching SD Guy, and he was talking about something. He was driving to the casino. He was driving, and I would rather watch him drive to the casino than 99% of all slot streamers.
Yeah.
He's entertaining.
Yeah.
And then he went to the casino, and I had to do some things, and then I watched him on my drive home. He was there. Speaking of extremely weird weeks, Russ Factor, you want to hear this good one?
Yeah.
Last night we would have broken the news, but Russ Factor was on like a 14-hour workday.
It's tired.
Let's see, and I had to work a little late too, so it was a weird week. So, hold on. Let me find it. Why can't I find it? You know, it's always the last place you look, right, Russ Factor?
Is it right there in Discord?
Yeah, but I wanted to look at this article real quick.
Yeah, I have what you sent me.
Yeah, I'll pull that up in just a second. All right, so May 20th, which was 2 days ago. What was that, Tuesday?
Yeah,
Tuesday?
Tuesday, as my British friends call it.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
George Robert Wendt Jr., an American actor who was Norm Peterson on Cheers, passed away.
Yep.
What?
He died.
Yep.
Fuck off.
He did. So
No.
Jesus up there said, Norm!
Yep.
So we were going to break this news. The Two Guys One Slot pod was going to break it, but we did not end up breaking that news because we had to do that other stuff.
Yep.
But interestingly enough, where is it? My wife, some of you may or may not know,
I've heard of her.
she used to work. Well,
Don't we ever slated for a little later in the program if we have time? By the way?
we've got to.
Okay.
This would be good. She was going to come on the program and talk all about this.
Yeah, I think she might be coming up later if we have time.
If we have time. So she was slated to come on the program to talk about an email she got. She used to be not in charge of. Basically, she was Kirstie Alley, the former actress, her personal assistant for a very long time, 15, 20 years, something like that. I don't know. She got an email on Tuesday at 2:40 that said, "Hi, this is blank from Fox and Friends. We would love to have Kirstie Alley on tomorrow morning's show, May 21st, to talk about George Wendt. It will be a 3 to 5 minute interview, and then it would air sometime between 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern time. Let me know if she's available."
What?
Fox and Friends, she's not available.
Wow. You know that person's like some like 19-year-old kid, 20-year-old kid. Like, wow.
Google's right there, dude.
Kirstie Alley passed away December 5th, 2022. It's a tragic loss in our lives, my wife's life.
Wow. That is crazy that a producer from Fox and Friends would. I mean, like I said, it's someone who barely, the people that get in these jobs now, no research was done.
I mean, all you got to do is type in, "Hey, that person will do that the rest of their career."
Yeah.
So I was like trying to think of all these things to type back, and I was like, no, she's going to be awful hard. That's a tall order. She's not going to be able to be reached. No, she's not available. Couldn't think of it. And then my wife's best friend works for Jimmy Kimmel. So play this. I haven't not watched this yet.
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel exposes awkward Fox and Friends flub over George Wendt's passing. I have not yet watched this. Kelly just shared this with me.
It's an article. Hold on. Is this the video right here?
Yeah.
This is from our
Oh, God. Hold on. Let me pause that.
God.
We got like some hardcore Suno AI techno music playing in the background.
Rewind from the beginning. This was Jimmy Kimmel from Jimmy Kimmel Live on his program, getting ready to expose this person.
All right, let's take a look here and see what we got.
Speaking of news, this is a good one from this is from our friends at Fox. This is an exclusive. This is an email I obtained from a source. I have a source now, Guillermo. Wow. I got this from a source. This was sent from a talent booker at Fox and Friends yesterday to the people who represented Kirstie Alley, and the subject is Fox and Friends interview request for Kirstie Alley May 21st. The names have been blurred to protect the stupid, but it says, "This is from Fox and Friends. We would love to have Kirstie Alley on tomorrow morning's show, May 21st. Talk about George Wendt." George Wendt, who played Norm on Cheers, passed away yesterday, and they wanted to to Kirstie about it. It will be a 3 to 5 minute interview and sometime between 6 and 9 a.m. Eastern time. Please let me know if she's available. Now, sadly, Kirstie Alley is not available because she too passed away 3 years ago. Just like most of the viewers at Fox News. So, she's
Interesting.
I like that he called it out, but his joke was stupid.
Yeah, his joke was stupid. So that's what we've been working on.
Wow. That is crazy. But like I said, it's just, the people that they have hired there to do all this stuff behind the scenes are like, just absolutely brain dead. Do no research whatsoever. It's amazing that they found a contact. Like, they did some sort of searching, and I think they probably just got lucky.
Yeah, 'cause I saw the email because she obviously shared the email with me. It had let me see. So it had her publicist. Yeah, it had. Yeah,
I
it
mean,
had
this
her publicist
honestly,
and then her talent agency.
Strangely enough, probably had to be. I mean, they probably did no research. This is probably stuff they just happened to have on file in an archives from the past.
Yeah,
From
that
years
archive
ago.
should say passed away.
Yeah, nobody's
that.
updating that, but that's. I feel like that if we had a little time here and some AI to get past the pre-check, that there could have been a pretty good on-air prank from Fox and Friends here, where some people are sitting there going, "You fucking idiots."
I was gonna ask if I could go on and promote the Three Guys One Pod podcast. Starring Fleshy P, and just have like a wig or something. I'd just turn around
Hi.
and go, hey, what's going on? And just watch those hosts fumble live.
Just used a Ouija board. Been like, yeah, set it all up.
We'll do
Yeah,
it live.
your Ouija board. We got her here, boys. Come on, let's get this interview going. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh,
Wow.
idiot central. Holy shit.
Yeah, so it's just I don't know.
Yeah, cable
People just
news, man.
don't,
No research going into any of it.
Zero. Hi, Cody Burton. It is 22 day, and I am going to attempt to be at the casino at some point tonight and
Is a
not be
bitch.
boring. Cody Burton is a bitch. In other news, also, have you been paying attention at all to the recaps of the Diddy trial?
Oh,
Russ Factor?
I caught some wind of the Steve Harvey situation. And
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Tell me all about Steve Harvey.
So, from what I've been hearing, is there was some sort of connection between Steve Harvey and Diddy, and that Diddy basically had something over Steve Harvey, and at some point, Diddy was associated with Steve Harvey's daughter, but they don't quite know if that's the case. But yeah, Steve Harvey might be connected with some of this too, and that kind of falls into the Kevin Hart situation as well. It's just some weird
Interesting.
stuff. I haven't kept up like completely in depth with what's going on, but there's stuff. There's more coming out than we thought, even though this is a federal trial.
So there's no cameras allowed in the courthouse, so you basically have to take notes, and then a lot of people will go out and get recaps. I'm balls deep, pun intended, in the Diddy trial and the Karen Reed trial from the
I
one
keep
that
forgetting about her.
allegedly hit her husband or boyfriend. But Kid Cudi testified. On the Diddy trial. He testified about a break-in at his house
And some sort of
and
car fire or something.
Molotov cocktail that was thrown on his Porsche. Wow. And he suggested that Diddy was the one that Diddy did it.
Ooh, Diddy did it. Did he do it?
and
Diddy
then-
did it.
Did he do it? And then, of course, Suge Knight can't keep his fat mouth shut. Speaking from prison.
If you were Suge Knight, would you at this point?
No. He claimed that Diddy would have used firearms if they crossed paths, highlighting the severity of their their past, I guess. I'm guessing that Suge probably thinks Diddy was behind Biggie and Tupac. So, and then a celebrity makeup artist testified to seeing injuries on Cassie after their 2010 incident.
Is that the one
Diddy.
with the elevator?
Probably right around there, yeah.
But here's the thing. So many people saw Cassie getting abused significantly, like late night photos of her getting beat in the hallway, and nobody did a fucking thing.
Nobody did anything back then.
I think the reason why is they were all scared of Diddy, is my guess. I think that's the whole racketeering stuff, is he was strong-arming folks and had a whole bunch of pictures and videos of them at his freak-off and was going to ruin their careers or off them or do all sorts of things. So
it's just chains of people tied to this. And, like, even though somebody might have wanted to do something here, they're closer and more friends with someone else who's going to, you know, that they actually maybe care about a little bit. Like, this whole thing is so screwed up.
it is. It's bad. It's not good. And as somebody in our comments from last week thought that we were like making jokes of it, and he's like, "This is not amusing." My comments have been so weird lately.
Yeah, it's like, find a different podcast if you can't understand what we're doing here. Like,
But
of course,
the
we have
comments on-
thoughts and views on this, but we're going to say the most stupid shit, and somebody's going to go, what the fuck? Like, I laugh a lot before I express, like shock over something. Like,
Yeah. It's that awkward
yeah.
laugh. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird. Just people are weird. One guy is he's probably cut the cord on the internet down at the casino because he was like, just don't come back. Don't stream.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
The community's
Fuck this guy
better
right
off
here.
without you.
Especially fuck him.
Stay gone.
Stay gone. Go on, get. Let me look here. Let me go back into my studio to look at the latest comments.
StreamYard studio?
there's- Not my StreamYard studio. Russ Factor, stop. We're not doing that ever again, Russ Factor. I apologize.
We can. I just want to do it.
This
On a
guy
better day.
goes, "Why do you continue to put this shit on the internet?" It was 100x bonus.
What did he want instead? A loss? 100x loss?
I don't know. And this person said, "I really had to put my glasses on to see this."
Cool. That sounds like a
I had to
problem
put my
between you and your
glasses on for-
optometrist.
I had to put my glasses on to see this win. All lights, but no glitter. I don't know. And then one guy said, "Wow, finding it hard to find anything amusing about this." Talking about our last podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should have mean
We need to
comments.
feature
That's all I
these.
get.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy said, Dale said, "This game sucks and you suck. I have never won a dime playing this. This dude does not shut up, just goes on and on and on saying the same thing."
We
Thanks.
know. We can't get a word in.
Yeah, thanks, Dale.
Dale.
And I replied with my typical, "I bet you're fun at parties, Dale. Just sitting there saying nothing, staring at your friends."
Dale.
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 Dale turned right.
She's uncle. Dale.
We got a lot of comments about every once in a while I'll have AI make generate a thumbnail, and I had 3 of us and Dizzy on there, and somebody said, "I did not think that's what Dizzy looked like."
Well,
Thumbnail.
you learn something new every day. You know? That's what she looks like.
And then I earmarked this one, dog-eared this one for you, Dizzy. This one says play. I don't understand it. Maybe you will know this. It says play China Shores. Dizzy's a China Shores fan. Play China Shores, where you double the bet and the center column doubles up, and
Okay.
only bet 90 cents a bet.
Yeah. So that version is they have a golden center column and it splits into two each square. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So at 90 cents, like I've won like $3,000 on a 90-cent bet.
This guy said he won 1,500, 1,000 plus on a lot of free games. Huh,
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
There's a few games that have that, and I can't remember all of them. They're old games, obviously. But yeah, you can win big, but you don't play that brand anymore. So moving on.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I like that. I'm going to play that tonight for you. And it's going to cut in and out and cut in and out.
Hey, twin, blow
So
me.
you get no LTE in that building or 5G. 5G.
No, only if I'm by the doors. No 5G. Wow. Max Vorweg a week ago said, "Why would you upload such crap?"
In response to
You watched it.
And I said, my comment was to get dipshits like you to watch and comment.
Thanks for letting me know I'm doing my job.
what's it going on?
Well, you know, he's sitting there just pissed, not trying to think of what he's going to say. Just, well, fuck him. Fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
What an
Idiot.
asshole. We probably reported it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Being mean on the internet.
What's this guy's name? Jay Slow Roller. He's got 6,000 subs. He says this game's garbage.
Well, that's not a mean comment.
And I said, it's not. I said, garbage is a stretch. It's a very tough game. He's talking about Checkered Flag. It's a tough game.
Tough game. I've seen you do some things on Checker Flag though. So
I have done some things.
I'm Dragon Linked out. Between the pig games and the Dragon Links, I'm done with them. There's so many.
I know. And that's
So
the
many.
thing is, do you think that you're done with them because that's all slot streamers play?
Yes,
Yeah.
110%.
So you
And then
just
that's
see
all
it
that
all the
anybody
time.
requests. It's like, shut the fuck up. Let him play something new.
yeah. You know what I wish I saw more slot streamers play? My bats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Nobody plays my bats.
I may have to play that tonight. I'm gonna try to find
Nobody
that China
plays-
Shore.
Did they got my right bats there, or is it different bats?
They're different.
They're
I think.
different bats. See, I like the bats. Like, we got bats at Circa, and then they got the same ones I know over at Resorts World. They got it at a number of places, but there's different bats, and I don't know if I like different bats as much.
The different bats isn't as fun.
Yeah.
She's hooked on Panda versus Dragon when we go to the Gar.
Ooh, I like that game.
It doesn't play nearly as nice as yours at all, period.
Really? That's what
But he
everybody
tried.
says.
God,
Everybody
he
says wherever they go or wherever they play, that game sucks and never pays them anything. I have some pretty good luck at the one at ours. I've won a lot of money on it. I'm probably up lifetime on
I
it.
won like, what was it? I won like 800 or 900 on bats once.
Yeah, you brought us back. We were
Yeah.
down like
Yeah.
600.
And then I won like 900 on bats.
Yeah. Did you hear about Justin Bieber? Speaking of Canadians, we need Fleshy P, who is a full-blown Canadian. Dizzy
Hates
is
Justin.
Canadian by
At
proxy.
this point, I don't know how to keep up on Justin Bieber because I hear a lot of things. But what do you got
well,
for me?
he welcomed Chris Brown
I haven't heard that.
post prison with open arms
Chris Brown was
Wow.
in prison
in the UK, I believe.
for what?
Was it an assault again?
He was released from a UK prison after posting a $6 million bail. Justin publicly welcomed him back, sharing a photo of Brown disembarking a private jet with the caption, "Welcome home."
Alleged tequila bottle attack? What?
Yeah, it was an assault.
Yeah.
Fuck.
UK is different. They allow you to post bail and leave the country.
Oh, well.
Huh.
Maybe. In Chris Brown official's most recent post, he's racked up over 1 million likes with his first day out post. It says, cook. Remain humble. Beeb said, welcome home.
Look at this dude.
I mean, how many chances is that guy
What
going
a
to
piece
get?
of shit.
I mean, I don't understand how he's still getting chances. Like, nobody should
He
even...
he can dance. That was
Yeah.
Adam Carolla's favorite saying. Man, that boy can dance. That gal can dance. So let's let them do what they want.
He looks like he'd been crying a little bit in this film.
He's got a little glassy eye. He's had himself either some tears or a lot of shots of tequila.
Yeah, I was gonna say this picture here. My common reaction is, looks like this boy has had a little bit of a rough night.
Are you familiar with the band Devil Wears Prada, Russ Factor?
By name only.
Another very interesting Wichita connection. The drummer Daniel Williams, former drummer of, they're like a Faith Plus One, like a metal Christian band, I guess is
Okay.
what they are. He died in a plane crash in San Diego. That was the one that caused that residential fire when they landed in the military base.
Yeah.
The connection to Wichita is a pal of mine that I used to work with refueled his plane in Wichita.
Oh, really?
He took off in like New Jersey,
Like had to stop off in Wichita.
stopped off in Wichita, Jabara, Colonel James Jabara Airport.
Yeah.
Refueled at like 1:30 or 2:30 in the morning. I can't remember
And
what
then
he
headed
said.
off to California.
And then headed off and crashed in California. Interesting. Well, I wonder why he was flying.
See a map. That seems weird.
No, it's a big stop off for private planes,
Yeah.
especially coming from East Coast because it's dead center of the country.
Yep.
You can fly about 2 hours, 3 hours, land.
Just make sure your plane's small enough to land there, because we've had some incidents at Jabara where planes that shouldn't be landing there accidentally land there, and they don't have enough runway to take off.
I wonder if that fella still has a job.
Maddie McCraven says that Dave Shapiro was also on that plane.
Dave
Really?
Shapiro.
Producer.
See,
for
he's a
Tons
producer, right?
Band. Yeah. Yeah.
What's he look like?
I don't know. It's in text.
Pull him
There you
up,
go.
Russ Factor.
I got you.
There's only 3 or 4 people on a 10-seater because my buddy said it was a pretty big.
He looks exactly like what you think he'd look like.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not what I had in mind.
I've got allergies. Can somebody turn off the air? It's really breezy in here.
That's not at all what I thought.
Really?
It's exactly what I
That's
thought.
exactly what I thought he looked like.
I almost said,
Oh my gosh, I've got the sniffles.
I had like a heavy set
What?
older man with big bushy brows and bushy gray hair. Not that. Not that at all.
Okay.
yeah, it's just interesting. It's popular stopover, like I say. So they've got a full service for private planes. See, can you pull up what that plane that landed there earlier? It was like 5 years. It's probably. See, I do that. I said about this last time. Man, that was 5 years ago. It was probably like 2006. It was probably 20 years ago when that happened. But a freight liner that normally flies into our Air Force Base, McConnell Air Force Base.
Wasn't it a
it
Dreamlifter
landed-
or something?
Yeah, the Dreamlifter.
Yeah.
The big, huge jet landed at Colonel
This is
James
now keep
Jabara.
keep in mind this is an airport for like private planes and like
Small ones.
small ones. This landed.
So it looks like the semi that land. Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to
So-
land at the normal airport, but they landed at Jabara.
It's on the same flight path as the military base is close to.
Yeah,
so
this was
they
supposed
thought,
to land at. Was this supposed to land at McConnell?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was supposed to land at McConnell, which is the Air Force Base. But they landed at Jabara, which was the little airport that normally private planes and stuff land at.
Coincidentally, that next day, we got basically the afternoon off to watch it take off because they were like really concerned that the air runway was not long enough for this thing to take off.
Right. They thought that maybe this plane was stuck there and they were going to have to do, but they risked it. They risked this situation. And
They
said,
were
okay.
thinking they were going to have to. They were coming up with all sorts of stuff. The runway was whatever you call it, was maintained for a certain weight of plane, and it was only like 6,000 feet, and this thing needs like 10 to take off.
Yeah,
it's suitable for basically like small prop planes and very small jets and long-range jets, but small ones. There's no airliners that like take out of there. It's a private airport. The Dreamliner was there. Fortunately, it was able to take off on that dreary day. I remember that. What day was that? How long ago was that? Like 2008?
This was, let's see here.
Here's the thing, though. The people, what are they called that bring the flights in and out?
2013.
Okay, so it was 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Traffic controllers, they should have known.
They
should have
did.
diverted them. Oh,
It's an unmanned air traffic control tower.
Yeah.
See if you can pull up that audio. There's audio of the guys like, I think we're at the wrong place.
This is Kansas. Where's Toto? Oh my God.
There we go.
I think a lot of the pilots would shit at ours.
Let's see.
41. Yep.
All right, here we go.
Good evening, Montana Tower, Giant 4241 heavies on the GPS.
So they're like trying to talk to McConnell right now, which is the Air Force base.
4241 heavy, McConnell Tower, check those down, runway 19 left, wind 140 at 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 19 left, wheels down, Giant 4241 heavy.
Giant 4241 heavy, check those down.
Giant 1441, go ahead.
Giant 4241 heavy, check those down and expect midfield turn off.
So,
Giant 1440.
What they're doing right now is they're on their way to the approach. I guess I can turn this on.
Giant 4241 heavy, McConnell is 9 miles southeast.
Yes, sir. We just landed at the other airport.
Yes, sir.
Southeast.
Here you go, right again.
Yes, sir. We just landed at the other airport. And McConnell, Giant 4241.
Giant 4241 heavy, McConnell Tower.
Apparently, we've landed at
BEC is still the wrong airport.
Giant 4241 heavy, verify you are on the ground at Beach Airport.
No.
We think
No.
No.
Giant 4241 heavy, McConnell supervisor, verify you are full stop, landed and stopped at BEC Airport.
affirmative.
No.
Giant 4241 heavy, McConnell Tower, are you able to make a approach direction departure off that airport and back in the air to McConnell?
We're working on those details now, sir.
You know, they're sitting there going, where are we? How are we going to take off? Instantly, they knew, like, uh-oh.
We
And
fucked.
McConnell Tower, Giant 4241.
Giant 4241 heavy, McConnell Tower.
Yes, sir. Do you have is there a tower frequency here for us?
No!
Giant 4241 heavy, beach tower is actually closed at
So the airport they think they're at, that's also the wrong airport, is also closed. But
And
the
it's-
airport they're
and it's-
actually at is unmanned.
5 miles to the west.
It's all automated. Yeah.
Or east.
it's unmanned.
Okay, is there a Unicom frequency?
Giant 4241 heavy, stand by.
And one more thing. Do you have the coordinates for this for the airport?
Giant 4241 heavy, stand by on that.
Okay, thanks.
Giant 4241 heavy, have the coordinates, 530 copy.
Ready to go. Go ahead.
Beach is Kilo Bravo Echo Charlie, north 37
Niner.
41.64.
So they're giving coordinates, and this is the point where
0.90.
To the airport they're not at.
Okay, let me read those back. North 374164.
They're not there.
Affirmative.
They're not at beach.
Okay, and then east 92129 0.
All right.
West 97 degrees.
Yeah.
12.9.
Very interesting day in Wichita that day was in 2013.
yeah.
How was your day, honey? Well,
Go back real quick because it says we're not showing you where you're at. Currently, we show you there. We've got a gentleman outside the aircraft, and you're not at the airport. God, that's crazy.
communication is key, folks. Communication is key.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, go back to that.
Turboprop aircraft go over the top of it.
Giant 4241 Heavy, roger. You, appears that you're at bar.
Say again.
Giant 4241 Heavy, we saw the plane on the radar, and it appears that you are at Jabara Airport.
Say the name of it again.
Jabara?
Jabaro.
Jabara.
Giant 4241 Heavy, that's Jabarra.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think he was concerned he left the States for a minute there.
He's like, where am I
Where
at?
am I? Jabaro. What?
The guy had been in the plane for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he left the States.
Talking to the company we're going to assess. And then they took off the next day.
Yeah, they had to wait though because there was definitely some concerns because a plane that size has no business being at Jabara Airport.
Right. So not only did they land at the wrong airport, they thought that they were at another
They
airport.
thought they were at another wrong airport, which
Yeah.
where is Beach Airport?
Beach is about it's at Central and 13th and in between Greenwich and Webb.
Oh, it's by Beechcraft.
Yeah, it's on. That's where they thought they were, but they were at Jabara.
I've ever seen a plane there. Like
Oh
driving
yeah,
by.
they have like test planes and stuff.
Yeah,
flying
that's
in and out
it.
of there.
No, it's not like a real deal. Like I'm sure some privates lined in there, but that would have been
That's where
another
you go skydiving.
situation.
Yeah, it actually probably would have worked out better if they have longer runways. At
Oh, because
Beach than they
the
do.
runway there runs the whole, like almost the
Distance.
whole distance of
From-
their facility.
from Central all the way to Kellogg.
Yeah, so you just never see anyone there. But yeah, that might have been a better situation for him.
They were wrong. All right. Anything else you'd like to speak on? We're not going to do StreamYard, Russ Factor.
Oh, we can.
Slot streamers are boring. I will be in Kansas City this weekend. Saturday morning, we're doing an early morning group tug with blue collar slots and Granny, Gambling Granny. So that'll be fun.
Is Joe coming down for that one, or is he out of town? He's trying to.
No, he's there.
Oh.
I'm going up tomorrow to play golf. A little Memorial Day weekend action, baby. Going to play golf with he and Poppy tomorrow. I'm going to go up there and then probably Friday night stream from Ameristar with good internet.
There we go. There we go. Little competing streams. I'll expect some trickle over when you're done.
Ooh, I forgot about that. I may send you some. I'll raid your show.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah. That sounds good.
And then Saturday morning it'll be early.
Nice. I think that'll be interesting to see what kind of early crowd you get these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think that was another thing. Roulette Master and I have been yapping back and forth. He's all up in a tizzy about the mid rolls and stuff that we kind of figured out. They put a stop to that, and I think it's a lot of streamers. YouTube just does not like to pay out money to the streamers for what they are worth, in my eyes.
Yeah.
And now Roulette Master is starting to see the effects of that, and a lot of other streamers are starting to see the effects of that.
Interesting.
He is. So we've been. I just think that also they're not pushing gambling out as much as they used to. It couldn't be. It's probably a slow trickle to the end result of where we were with TikTok, where it's just going to be stopped completely.
You think they're going to stop it completely, or they're gonna algorithm it out?
They're already algorithming it out.
See, I don't know if they would. I don't know if that. I just don't see them putting a ban on it. I just see them just stifling you to obscurity. Really,
yeah.
I don't see them doing a TikTok where they say this isn't allowed. I really don't.
I can't really tell, because if you don't have a good connection and you have some ins and outs, I can't really tell, because it's tough for me to gauge what numbers are. Once I get a good stream tomorrow and Saturday, I'll be able to. I had some good numbers when I was in Topeka on a good internet.
Yeah,
but it's hard for me to tell.
Interesting.
Dizzy, what do you got planned this week?
Well, I had a fantastic weekend last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
Wow,
sent
wow.
us some pictures, and
Those are cool.
I don't know if I can pull this picture up. I'm not gonna show some man, but there's one picture.
Oh no, they're loud. They're loud.
To show on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
okay,
sure.
okay. I want to show you one picture that Duzzy sent us, because when I saw this guy, I was like, celebrity he most resembles. Let me pull this up here and see if we can have you guess, Slot Master, of the celebrity he most resembles.
I looked at him on my phone.
Well, let me pull it up here. I think I can just drag this here. Yes, I can. Here we go. Celebrity this man most resembles, right here.
Oh, the guy from who always played the real tough guy, Danny.
That's not what I went. I
What'd you
actually, strangely enough, hair color aside, I went John Cena.
Oh, I see it.
I went a little John
Here.
Cena on that one.
I see that.
Yeah. I see the Trejo too.
Yeah. When you get the hair color in there, but like if you just take your hair color aside, I had a little bit of John Cena. Let me see if I can just scroll this up here.
Fun fact: his regalia there, you're looking at about $11,000.
Oh my God! When I was looking at the pictures you sent, I was like, "Oh my God, the cost on these things! I couldn't."
What do you
even
think that
imagine.
eagle? How do they have? Are there any laws and stuff against that?
Dude, look at
Yes,
look
you
at
have
this
to
one.
be
This one is
indigenous to have the eagle feather.
absolutely beautiful. Like this is insane.
Hold on. What'd you say, Desi? Yeah. What are they?
You have to be indigenous to possess an eagle feather.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He's a fancy dancer.
Look at this. Like the cost of this one. You said the last one was like 1,100. You said
Yeah. No,
What's-
11,000.
11. What's the cost of this one?
Oh, you're looking close to like 25.
This
He's got
this
two
is
bustles.
This is a name brand car. Like in terms of
Easy 25,000 he's wearing there.
Is his
And that's all
jacket beaded?
beadwork. Yeah, that's all beadwork. Beadwork and feathers and tassels.
This is insane.
I mean, that's impressive shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an elder. That's a fancy dancer. I might have sent you because there's different styles of dancers like chicken dance, prairie dance, fancy dance. The chicken dancers, they have these like it almost looks like antenna feathers that come out.
Like those fellas.
Trying to
Those
see
are
what you
yellows.
sent us here.
The one on the far right, like when you
Oh, let
see
me go
that
back to that one.
headpiece that's standing up straight,
This one
that's
here.
called a roach. Yeah, and on
Okay.
the far right, that's called a roach, and it's made out of porcupine hair.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you have to like earn those? Like, because that guy's got an LA Dodgers hat on.
No, he just doesn't have the money for his regalia, or maybe
Got it.
nobody knows how to make it for him.
Right.
Like there's one young gentleman I took a picture of. He's head to toe beadwork, and his grandfather made his.
Is a fella on the right? Is that his hair?
No, that's a roach. It's called a roach. It's a headpiece. It's made out of porcupine hair.
Oh, okay. That's what you. I thought you were
These
talking.
braids
the-
are porcupine hair.
So the top is the top porcupine.
Hair.
Up at the very top, also.
But what about his braids coming down?
No, that's him.
No, that's what I was asking. Yeah, like his braids.
Yeah, that's his braids. And the feather, he's earned the feather.
What's that? What do you have to do that?
It's a myriad of things. He was good with an elder. An elder thought that he was deserving of it. Strong man. Yeah, first hunt. You never know what they've earned it. Like the women with fans, they've earned all those feathers to make that fan. And they have the women where you see the long, like down to their knees. That's mink that they've tied onto their braids.
Damn. Did you send us one of those?
I might have. I know there's a woman there that has elk teeth on hers.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lots of work.
These are really
Here,
cool.
But it was
pictures,
beautiful.
so.
It was a great time. If you ever have the opportunity, you have to go and just experience it for an afternoon.
Very interesting that you say that, Dizzy. I'm going to get an opportunity to see that. They're having I can't remember which tribe, a powwow at the casino. They're all staying at the casino. It's a national, or not a national deal, but everybody in that tribe, they do it one place every year. And this is the place their tribe is doing it at.
Nice.
Do it. See, that's mink attached to her braid.
Wow.
That's Terry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this. Like, look at that. That is mink.
That's a jingle dress.
Does it make all jingle ding 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 ding? Lots of bells.
makes-
That
and
looks
stuff?
like, is that brass or copper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
like little cone bells almost. Oh, that is cool.
You have to earn your bells, and you have to have a minimum. And I know this is asked backwards.
So did she
'cause they
earn
never went.
bells in
You have
general,
to have
or
a
all the
minimum of
bells?
365.
So she earned all the bells.
Yes.
Wow.
You have to earn your bells, and you have to have a minimum of 365
To wear it?
to make a full jingle dress.
That's one for every day of the year.
Yes, you have to do a good deed every day.
What about leap year? Was that 366?
Well, see,
bell?
that's what they never celebrated
64?
calendars
How does
before,
leap year
so I
work?
don't
Less
understand.
day, more day, one day. How many days long is a leap year? 366, 56?
It has 365 is the minimum you have to have.
Yeah. I don't know how leap year works.
But yeah, I did that this weekend, and it was a beautiful thing. And this weekend coming, I'm at the Witches Market.
I mean, what a weekend.
Duzzy's a real mover and shaker. That's what we like to call it.
Duzzy is earning her bells.
Duzzy did a dance or two, but yeah.
Please, Fleshy P, if you're listening, send that video.
He didn't. He was too uncomfortable. He dropped me off coffee and was like, "I'm out."
They're going to put that guy to work.
No, where we're from, you're just not welcome unless you're a member. So, yeah, this
get
band
it.
is completely different.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody watching. If you're a slot streamer and you think you're not boring, hit us up in the comments.
We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
Slotmaster, the gatekeeper of slot streamers here. He'll let you know. We'll put you
I'll
through
let you
the. We'll put you through the ringer here.
Got the golden ear for all the music.
It might be good for your channel to really get involved with sending in your submission on whether or not you're entertaining or not. So please do.
We'll give you some publicity one way or the other, whether we'll let you know if you suck. And you probably do suck, but we'll tell you why you suck.
And your community is like 9 times bigger than ours, so then they'll just berate us and like attack our comments for months, and it'll be fun for them either way. So
If they can take the heat, then they can stay in the kitchen.
That's right. That's right.
I'll be live tomorrow right here on twitch.tv/Russ Factor Show for the Russ Factor Show. We got a lot of interesting news for you tomorrow night. Don't really know what we're gonna play. We'll figure that out too. But the news is an interesting place tomorrow, so you want to be here for that.
It's scary.
Slotmaster apparently heading up to KC tomorrow.
I will be.
I'm gonna be doing a little streaming there tomorrow night.
Teaming up with Blue Collar Slots and Dice and Granny Saturday morning. So be looking for that. One thing I promise, we won't be boring.
I believe that will absolutely be a promise you will keep.
Fleshy P, get better soon,
get
but
better.
you little buddy. Hopefully, it doesn't sound like Dizzy's going to be nursing you back to health. So I'll be sending you some. Well, maybe she wants to earn some jingle. Maybe.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
All right. We'll
Why don't
see
you
you
just
next
go
time.
in there and go, oh, you poor baby, what do you need? You poor
just-
little thing.
You poor little
Like, make
Auburn,
it real uncomfortable for him.
poor little Auburn little buddy.
Make it, go in there and butter him up so much that he's like, I hate this more.
Yeah, go away,
You
Duzzy.
poor little
Yeah, no.
thing, you. Let me get you
He
a glass of
immediately
water.
Would be on guard and be what the fuck. No, he knows.
As he should. All right, we'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. We love you.
Good night now.
Hasta luego.